I'm Sarah Ball, the owner of Snow Hill. You guys can walk in there. It is cooler downstairs. I don't have the air on, but there's bathrooms. So if you go in this side door here, bottom of the steps, there's a couple bathrooms back there. And then I'll have a table of some fruit and snacks and water and all of that. So don't worry about your shoes. The carpet in the hallway hasn't been touched. So, but thanks for coming. We bought the chapel about 2 years ago. Renovated it. It was a really well taken care of Lutheran church, 120. Actually, I think there's a picture in the hall by the bathroom, but I think, what is it, 150-year-old congregation? And so they just were merging with a different, just too small to keep it up. And so we continue ministry at it. There's worship nights and Bible studies, and then we pay the bills with weddings, micro weddings, all-inclusive weddings. We can host up to about 100. Then once a month, the first weekend of the month. How many of you guys have heard of Perlick Distillery? Yeah? Mark? So Perlick up in Serona, we have a cabin up there it's like our happy place. We love hanging out on their farm and having cocktails, and so we actually have a partnership with them. So our liquor license, all of that is through them. So we open up just like they do every weekend. We do it once a month and have all their cocktails and their vodkas and open up to the community during the day just like they do. So it's people hanging out, sitting around a table, kids running around. It's super fun. We've got some concerts coming up, and so we needed an outdoor space. I had this vision of a pergola. Had no idea how I was going to make it happen, how I was going to be able to afford it. John and I met in December. He walked in. He didn't know me. He didn't know I wanted this, and he started telling me what he does, and then he was looking for a community project this year, and I was like, did you seriously just walk through my doors?
It was really weird. What was weird that morning, it was a chamber coffee meeting. I was sitting on my couch, and I wasn't going to go. I felt sick. I felt crappy. I wasn't going to do it.
Will you take
Somehow,
that and video him while he's
I found
talking?
myself in a car. I don't remember consciously.
John, he's going to take it over for you.
Okay. I don't remember consciously doing it. I mean, I don't remember. I wasn't going to show up, and then so the universe is smiling on us in some way. So it kind of made that connection, and that resulted in this. My hip, got a new hip on Monday, and it's held out this far, so we're all in good shape. So it's good.
Yeah, and my husband does anesthesia, so he's getting his hip done Monday, and my husband will be putting him under.
Yeah. So do a good job. That's all I'm saying. All right.
Oh yeah, he's really good at waking people up.
Yeah,
I promise.
we like people that can wake folks up.
Yeah.
Can anybody just walk in for the
Tasting rooms?
the tasting room?
Yeah.
So it's
it's family oriented. Someday we're gonna have pizza and stuff too. We've got cocktails, but we also have a ton of just mocktails and root beer floats and all kinds of stuff. So that's been really fun. And so this pergola and this space, it really is for the community, place that we can keep gathering people, out in these country villages. I guess Ellsworth is a village, just obviously surrounded by farmers. And so we love to have a place that we can come back and congregate at, which on that note, we did, John is offering his teaching, and normally this is a class that you guys pay for, and it's a weekend, and so some of you guys may have done that, but you're getting to get all of John at no cost, although your time is definitely valuable. But we are taking some donations if you guys are interested and available to support the it's called the Farmer Angel Network. There's actually a farmer about a mile from here who committed suicide two years ago. Actually this summer, I think it's going to be 3. And his daughter formed this network, and she's doing amazing things. You just don't realize. I mean, mental health is a huge issue anyways, but then you add in that being a farmer, having hard access to insurance, counselors, that kind of stuff. And then if you do struggle and you end up in a hospital, you end up in downtown St. Paul or Minneapolis in a unit that is really hard. So she's trying to be preventative on that. So Farmer Angel Network, it's in the email, the link that we sent to you guys. But yeah, so we're just excited. I hope you guys come back once we get this up and built. This is for you guys. So come back and tell people you built it.
Yeah, and if you can support the Farmer Angel Network, please do. It's important. There's a lot of in this day and age, there's a lot of issues, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of pressure, you know, and it's just a group that's probably underserved. So if you can do it, do what you can. Follow the link, and we really appreciate it. So I'm John with Star Hill, and I've been teaching timber frame. I live right up on the hill up there, and I teach primary beginner timber framing. Matt helps me a little bit. Ben is a lead instructor, and we got a couple. Henry's helped out a little bit. So yeah, our passion is helping people get started. Okay, we teach small private classes, and we love to help somebody get rolling, because you know, well, you got joinery, you got tools, you got timbers, you got plans, you got all that stuff that's confusing. So you take somebody that's got passion for timber framing, and we help them get rolling. And then they send me photos, and they go, holy mackerel, I couldn't build that. You know, I mean, so there's a lot of really talented people out there, and timber frame is pretty cool. It's all traditional. This is all mortise and tenon. Stuart's going to be here this afternoon. Stuart does everything by hand, okay, but he's got arms this big around. So this is arthritis, bursitis, and everything else. I'll use every power tool that I can get my hands on. But we teach from hand tools, mid-level power tools, high-end power tools. We want everybody to experience it all. That way you can decide what works for you. When I go back, I got to pick up some things and go back and get an axe, and we'll cut one of these mortises with an axe. It's one of my favorite things to do. So there's a lot. We're gonna put this pergola up. It's a 16 by 30 pergola. It goes up there on the decks. We got a lot of different stations that we're working on. Feel free to move around. If you've done something for long enough, you want to try something different, try something different. So Matt's helping out. Raise your hand, Matt. So Matt, Scott's helping out. Raise your hand, Scott. Ben's helping out. Henry's helping out. So, oh, and Peter's helping out too. He just doesn't know it. Okay. So, you know, just any of the, you know, if you got a question, you want to try something different, or you want to run a machine, talk to those guys. What we're going to do today is we left some things to do. We cut this frame in a class last week. We had a 5-day class, and we cut most of it. And then the guys came over and helped me tie up some loose ends yesterday, but we left a few things for you guys so you can kind of see what's going on. You want to try something? Give it a shot. If I can get my MAFL over here, we'll have that over here.
Your what?
Chain mortiser, high-end chain mortiser.
I thought you said meth head.
Today is primarily finishing the ends, and what Ben's doing up on the patio up there, something called test fit. So in the horizontal position, we're going to stick everything together. We're putting all the joints together to make sure they'll go together. Because you got to remember, we had 10 different people working on this, and everybody reads a tape measure a little bit different. Everybody chisels a little different. Ben, what's the chances of this, percentage-wise, of this thing going together?
100%.
So if we put it together and the first joint goes perfect, I'm going home. Because that means there's a couple of joints in there that we're going to be playing with for about 5 hours. It's just the way that it works. So we test fit it, and you can kind of see we haven't drilled the holes for the tenons because we're going to test fit it and then mark the holes at that point. In a shop, they would do all this stuff and it would all work, but we have so many hands on it, we got to do some fine tuning. So we're going to test fit the wall plates today and make sure everything goes together, and then tomorrow we'll start actually putting together the bents. And the bents are, we'll show you what they are. They're 2 posts, these tie beams, and the knee braces. We're going to put those together and we're going to stand it up. We're going to do all of this by hand. The one thing, 2 things to be aware of. Number 1, there's a lot of stuff to trip over. Watch your feet. When you're chiseling, when you're operating a machine, watch the people that are around you. You know, don't be, you know, make sure people are aware of what you're doing so we don't have any kind of issues. Do not do something that physically is not good for you. I'm getting my hip replaced. You will not see me picking up a beam, all right? Just make sure you work within your limitations, because we're out here to have a good time, put up the frame. We don't want anybody to get hurt. So that being said, I think we are ready to go. We really appreciate you guys coming out here, and should be a great weekend. The weather looks like it's going to be perfect. So we may wrap up early Sunday. We might have stuff up Saturday. We'll for sure be here Sunday morning, even if we got it up. We have some more people that are coming this afternoon. Different people are coming Saturday. hang out as much as you like. Food, coffee, water.
Yep. Food, coffee, water. Do you guys think I should bring some out? I mean, obviously I can bring the water out, but should I keep the food inside and you guys can just, okay, step on in there. It's a nice break anyways. I am an ER nurse. Hopefully you don't need me, but they won't need me. You won't need me.
What time's lunch?
Should we say noon?
Okay.
Okay, I got sloppy joes and some fruit and all that stuff. And there's tables and stuff. It'll feel good to come inside.
So we'll do lunch downstairs?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you don't want to be out here. Yeah, if you need breaks, go on in. Space is yours.
Did you tell them where the restrooms were?
Bathrooms at bottom of the steps, right inside there. And you can walk around. I'm getting it cleaned on Monday, so your shoes are fine.
What are your questions? All right, enjoy your day. It's a beautiful day to be out
Yeah.
here. We'll get a little shade out here before too long, and should be an awesome weekend. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks guys.